And thirdly, leadership is about acting rationally and coolly by instilling confidence in the people, not creating fear, and more fear. Secondly, there has been a complete failure in our public health response. Public health cannot be a one-dimensional response to a crisis or disease. It's about using all the knowledge of all the experts to provide the best response, not just listening to Dr. Fauci. It's about using all treatment options, not just one. And not punishing or silencing doctors who seek to rely on their own clinical judgment and experience. Public health should never be about implementing policies that mandate unwanted medical interventions on people and disregard long-held principles of informed consent. Public health can never be about implementing policies that lock up 99% of your healthy population and prevent them from living their lives. Public health is also not about implementing decisions that result in increased unemployment, poverty, homelessness, family breakups, mental health, loss of livelihoods, and suicides. And public health is also not about promoting segregation. But we have experienced this for the last 2 years. I'm not here today to tell you whether to believe in the vax or not believe in the vax. But what I'm here to do today is to tell you that you need to believe in your democracy and your freedoms, which are now under attack. Robert Kennedy Jr. recently said there has been a coup d'etat on Western democracies and most Australians are not even aware of that. Our democracy is under attack from technocrats, banking industry and the pharmaceutical companies. They have not only destroyed our democracy and our civil rights, but they have engineered the biggest shift in wealth in human history of $3.8 trillion. They have decimated the middle class. Thomas Jefferson said, if a government can restrict your speech, then they can commit any atrocity. We need to love our freedoms more than we fear the virus. Our doctors have lost their freedom of speech, and therefore they can't talk about the vaccine injuries or deaths. Freedom of speech is the oxygen, sunlight and fertiliser of our democracy. And doctors need to be able to speak honestly. Following the science is not censorship of the truth or getting doctors to betray their Hippocratic oath. Doctors need to speak up. We're not spreading vaccine misinformation to seek the truth. As parents, we have a right to ask questions and to seek answers. When the government want to inject our children with drugs in which there is no medical consensus that the vaccination of young children is required or necessary. If the vaccine is safe and effective, why are the contracts secret and why are the pharmaceutical companies immune from liability? If the drugs are not safe in adults, then how can they be any safer in children? Protecting our children is not playing Russian roulette with their lives. But I come here today to say, have faith. I believe the tide is turning. We can see this worldwide. People are aware of what is happening. Finally, we need to be united and not demonise each other, because we are united by our humanity, not by our medical status. When families are questioning whether they will spend Christmas together, it's time to reject the science. And when they said that we're all in this together, yes we are. We're in this together to fight for our democracy and preserve our freedoms, which are for our children and future generations. God bless you all.
See, once they take off a uniform, they're one of us. But I want to remind everybody that just because one bad cop doesn't mean they're all bad cops. And when we start talking like that, then we become no better or no worse than the ones that want to divide us and conquer us. So, there you go. Up next, Emelina, I still call Australia home.
What's up, Sydney? My name's Jackie, I'm from Rise Up Sydney. And guys, you rised up today. Look at you guys. But I want you to make some noise. Let them know the Great Awakening is here. Come on, guys. Now, I brought on stage with me Anthony and my beautiful husband. Anthony's going to help us with some chants, okay, guys? I'm not actually Arabic, I'm Uruguayan. I'm from South America. So where's my South American people at? Woo! But today we celebrate unity and most importantly, the strength of the Australian people. So most of you are probably thinking, who am I? I'm just a mother fighting for the future of my child. That's it. My husband Danny and I started the Rise Up Sydney channel on Telegram. We started this journey because we could see the fear, the marginalisation, the discrimination and the oppression of the Australian people. We saw that our beautiful country was falling before our eyes. We started with protests around Sydney and we were 4 bloody people standing on a corner with signs. Hovering above us were helicopters, drones and riot squad cars. For 4 people, and look at us today, Sydney. Now what has been happening to us has been happening to our beautiful sovereign nation for centuries. These same corporations are trying to wipe us out of history. I have a message to these illegitimate corporations. And I want you guys to repeat after me. United, we stand to save our sovereign land.
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 And that's the truth, guys. They're going to try and stop us. Their pandemic is unraveling before our eyes. Realize they've had to up their ante. They came for you, they came for your jobs, and now they're coming for our children. Now we all know the truth. Kids have a 0.0004% chance of dying from COVID. So many kids in Australia and internationally are having adverse reactions and they're dying over the effects of COVID. The moment we allowed them to get to us, through the coercion, through the bullying, we gave them access to our children. Now I have a message to you all. This is their plan, to make you fear and feel that you have no way out. Now I can see the people are beginning to panic. But they just want us to feel like that there's no way out. They want us to feel that there's nowhere to run, and they want us to divide. This is not the time to panic. We need to stay grounded and continue to think critically. We are at war, so continue to think strategically. They fear us. They fear our knowledge. They fear our strength. They fear you. The masses are awakening much sooner than anticipated. So I have another message. Okay, guys, hear my chants. Globalists, hear us roar. The great awakening is at your door. You can't ignore us anymore. We the people will win this war. Globalists, hear us roar. The great awakening is at your door.
At your door.
You can't ignore us anymore.
You can't ignore us anymore.
We the people will win this war. And that's exactly right, guys. I need you guys to believe that, because like Max says, we're halfway up that hill. Now I'm going to let you know before I send off, the key is for us to win this war. So listen very carefully. If every Australian understood that everything you see in the world is considered a vessel in the eyes of the system, our bodies, our cars, our houses, we need to know how to play the game and claim back our sovereignty. Each and every one of us that has a birth certificate means we are owned by this corporation. So all I'm going to say is research a live life claim, as every Australian needs to be classified as a living, breathing man or woman, which is our God-given right. Now, Australia, it is time for us to up our ante. I'm going to ask you 2 questions. You say that you will die for your children, but will you live fearlessly for them? And secondly, will you continue to stand divided? United. Then I'm going to leave you with this. The people united will never be divided.
People united will never be divided. The 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 people united will never be divided.
Rise up, Sydney!
In year 6, I got my school report, and at the bottom it was, everybody had, like the teachers wrote what the favourite quote was for that child. My one was, "Wasn't my fault, sir." That's actually Rise Up, Sydney. But it's not my fault, Mac. It's your fault. All right, guys. Now we have Melina, I Still Call Australia Home.
All the sons and daughters speak. one day we'll all be together once more. When all of the ships come back to the shore, then I realize something I've always known. I still call Australia home. But no matter how far or how wide I go, I still call Australia. I still call Australia. I still call Australia home. And no matter how far or how wide I go, I still call Australia. I still call Australia. God bless you, Australia. Woo! Give me some noise. Woo! Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amelia. That was